We all love the intensity and drama in football, right? But for Cristiano Ronaldo, it's not just about goals and trophies. Respect is just as important. And over the years, he's shown that in some amazing ways. Let's start with a game between Al Nassr and Persepolis. It was a super intense match. At one point, Ronaldo went down into the box and a lot of people thought it might be a penalty. But instead of flopping around or trying to pressure the ref, Ronaldo stood up and admitted it wasn't a penalty. No arguing, just honesty. That kind of sportsmanship is rare, especially at that level. Then there was that wholesome moment when a young fan ran onto the field, just trying to meet his idol. Security usually tackles fans like that, but Ronaldo didn't get mad. He smiled, posed for a picture, and made the kid's day. I mean, you could see the joy on both their faces. It was pure. And speaking of joy, remember Mr. Beast's $1 million challenge? Fans had the chance to go head-to-head with their idols in a series of games. One of those fans, named Khalid, faced off against Ronaldo in a one-on-one challenge. Now, obviously, Ronaldo could have destroyed him, but instead, he intentionally missed all his shots, gave Khalid words of encouragement, and let him have his moment. "Let's go, Khalid," he said, cheering him on. Instead of showing off, Ronaldo built the guy up and probably gave him a memory that he'll never forget. In another moment, a fan approached Cristiano for an autograph, but instead of just signing and moving on, Ronaldo asked him to say please first. Just a small thing, but it taught the fan and everyone watching a quick lesson in respect. It's little gestures like that that show how much thought Ronaldo puts into his interactions with his fans. One of the most touching moments came when a young Japanese fan tried to speak Portuguese during an interview.
Meu nome é Ryota.
Jota. What's your name? Your name?
Ryota.
Jota.
O meu sonho é ser jogador de futebol.
Okay.
すごい
I understand.
E ter o prazer de dia jogador junto com você.
Okay.
ああ通じてすごい
Para mim alcançar esse objetivo, o que devo fazer?
Why they smile? Why?
でも通じてます
You speak good Portuguese.
すごく上手にポルト
Very
ガル
good.
語
The boy was clearly nervous, and people around him were laughing because he was struggling with the language. But Ronaldo stepped in right away. He said, "Why are you laughing? He speaks very well. You should be happy he's trying so hard." 7 years later, that same kid went on to win his first professional tournament in Japan. How wild is that? Now, let's talk about a pretty scary moment. During a European qualifier against Slovakia, Ronaldo was chasing down a loose ball and accidentally kicked the opposing goalkeeper, Barton Dubravka, right in the face. Now, as soon as he realized what happened, he ran over, apologized, and called for medical help. It wasn't just about cleaning up his mistake, it showed genuine concern for another player's safety. Something similar happened when he accidentally caught Sergio Asanjo, another keeper, in the face. Again. Same reaction though. Instant apology, he was checking on him and making sure he was okay. Moments like that show why Ronaldo isn't just a competitor, but someone who understands the bigger picture. Another unforgettable story? There was a young fan born without legs who had always dreamed of meeting Cristiano. When Ronaldo heard his story, he invited him to the team hotel, let him hang out with his son, and spent the day with him. They laughed, played, and made memories that will last a lifetime. He even gave the boy a signed jersey to take home. Absolute class. And even when he's in a rush, like heading to a Champions League match, he still finds time for his fans. He'll stop to take pictures, especially with those in wheelchairs or who might not get that chance again, and that is the kind of stuff that people will remember forever. There's also that time that he met Aisho Speed, one of his biggest fans. Speed had been trying to meet Ronaldo for ages. After a long day, most players would have driven off, but not Cristiano. He actually got out of the car to greet him, and Speed completely lost it, like full meltdown mode. And Ronaldo, he just smiled, posed for pics, and made it a moment worth waiting for. Even when emotions run high during games, Ronaldo knows how to cool things down. In one match, he got into a bit of trash talk with a goalkeeper. It was getting heated, but instead of escalating things, Ronaldo chose to simply apologize and keep it moving. Now that is a sign of maturity and respect for the game. Then there was a more subtle moment that most fans probably missed. One of Ronaldo's teammates went down with an ankle injury. While medics rushed over, Ronaldo bent down and untied the guy's shoes with his teeth, just so they wouldn't have to touch the injury. Now, that is next level care for your teammate right there. And the media doesn't always highlight this kind of stuff, but it does matter. Like the time Ronaldo scored and saw the ball boys on the sideline celebrating like crazy. Instead of ignoring them, he ran over, hugged them, and celebrated with them. Even the ball boys from the opposite side ran over to join in. That's connection. Another time, after missing a big scoring chance, Ronaldo looked pretty frustrated. But when a ball boy approached him, instead of brushing him off, Ronaldo gave him a handshake and a smile, even in the middle of that disappointment. Then there's the moment that every Real Madrid fan remembers. After scoring against his former club, Cristiano didn't celebrate. No flashy dances, no chest thumping, just a nod of respect. It was his way of honoring the team that gave him his big break, and the fans respected that deeply. He's also had several amazing interactions with young fans at award shows, like the kid who ran up to him hoping for an autograph. Security almost stopped him, but Ronaldo waved him through, gave him a hug, and signed what he had. Simple, but unforgettable for that kid. Another young fan once ran toward Ronaldo, slipped, and accidentally broke his phone. No photos, no autographs. But Ronaldo still gave him a hug and some pretty kind words, making sure that that moment didn't turn into a disappointment. And one of the most priceless reactions, a little girl meeting Ronaldo while he was on vacation. Now, he could have just said hi and moved on, but instead, he posed for pics and recorded videos with her. The look on her face as she showed them to her mom, just pure joy. It's all these little moments, both on and off the pitch, that remind us why Cristiano Ronaldo is more than just a footballer. He's a global icon, not just because of the goals or trophies, but because of the way he treats people. And that is exactly why he's a legend.